Good morning, everyone. This is the video about planting some geraniums. These are red zonal F1. I don't know what that means, but it means something to someone. So very red, very bright, very luscious in color. And then we are going to plant zinnias on the other side. So we're going to start on one side of our big tray. I'm going to bring you in just a little bit closer. So I think on this side, we're going to do the geranium seeds. So I have pre-moistened with warm water the soil. Nice cozy bed for the seeds to go onto. Now it says seed depth 1/8 of an inch. So it takes 7 to 28 days to sprout. The spacing is supposed to be 1 inch and spread is 12 inches. And of course the bloom time is June to frost, which is wonderful because that takes you through the entire summer, which is of course the best aspects for me. That's what I like. I don't really go for the spring flowering things too much, but that's okay. Other people like doing that. Okay, so they really don't give you many seeds. It's just a few. Okay. And I'm just gonna press it down to the soil to make contact. I am going to try and space them out. And of course, once they get onto the soil, you can actually see them much better. But as you know, geranium plants, they get quite large. So it is good to space them out. And granted, hopefully all these seeds take, but you know, no guarantees. As with anything. So it's been pretty cold. We've had some snow again last night, just a dusting, thank goodness. And these are all going in the greenhouse, waiting for outside temperatures to come down a bit. Okay, so I've just pressed them down just a smidge to have some contact. I'm gonna move that one just a bit over somewhere else. There. Okay, I've got some pre-moistened wet soil up here. Now 1/8 of an inch is not very much, so I'm just going to try and spread it on lightly. And remember where the seeds are. And of course any big twigs, I want to try and get those out. It's excellent soil from the Schultz brand. I quite like it, but like I said before, it does come with a lot of sticks in it, which is fine. It's great for decomposition when you're putting it into the soil outside, but not for my purposes when starting seeds. Would be a nice idea if they came out with a seed starter mix that was 6 months long. Okay, so what I'm also going to do is draw a line down the middle so that I know that this side is the geranium side. Now I am going to do tags. I'll do that off camera because of course that takes a little bit of time. Okay, so now we're moving on to something exciting. I have my zinnia heads from last year. Bring you up here a bit. Hello. Okay, so when you have your flower, you have these coming off. And when you pull them out, that's your seed. Pretty neat. So you just break this off. Here's your seed. Free. No cost. Just time. Awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna plant the seeds now. So I've got two different kinds here. I've got this red type of zinnia, which was beautiful. It was a coneflower type deal. And then I also have a yellow one. It only has a few seeds on these. They were too high for my needs, and so I'm opting for the smaller version this year. And here's another one. So like I said, I'll probably get about 30 seeds on the other side of this container. So I'm gonna go do that now. Move you a little closer so you can see what I'm doing. And we're gonna do it on this side. So move this. So all along in here is where we want to be. So zinnias, if I remember correctly, you need to put them under, I think it's 1/4 inch of dirt. So I'm just gonna gently place them in. So again, pulling off my seeds. Put the petals over there. And again, I just do a little press down just to have contact with the soil. If anyone else has that as a thing that they do, let me know. I'm sure we're all trying to do similar things. Here's a tiny little one. Put that one there. What about here? Now I'm not really worried about the color and where I'm putting things because they're all about what I want, so that is great. So there's a nice little bunch of seed heads there. It's really cool to do your own and reap the rewards of it all. Because of course it's a lot of work and time. But anything worthwhile always is, as they say. Another one there. So you can kind of see where I've spaced things out. I'm just going to put a couple more down. This is the yellow variety. So there's one. That one is just a leaf head. Now I'm hoping that they do come up. You never know with anything, it's trial and error. But my beginner ones in the bagging method, I did not have really any great success with that. Now that's probably human error. I probably did something wrong, but I'm not really sure what I did wrong. I do think I had maybe it was too cool. I'm thinking that's another thing that was the problem as well. That's okay. Oh, look at all those seeds. Oops. Oops, sorry, too close. There we go. Still a little too close there. Perfect. Oh, that one just fell right in. Perfect. So I won't get many plants off of this one. That's fine. I've got other things growing too. The zinnias were pretty cool. I won't deny that. It was okay. It was all right. But they're sure pretty. just too tall. These ones were too tall for what I was wanting for. I was wanting more of a ground cover, so I didn't get that. I got tall, spindly, leggy zinnias. Which, if that's what you're going for, perfect. Okay, almost there. Thanks for hanging in with me. Planting is never a fast thing if you want to do it where you're going to actually get the reward of what you want. I think I'm spacing them out well enough. Oh, thank you. One just dropped down for me. Oh, I don't know if that's going to work. That one's questionable. And that's the thing. You don't know till you try. Okay, let's put these in. Metaphors are, you know, a dime a dozen, and most of them are true. Though a bit annoying to hear. Okay. Sometimes. Just depends what's going on. Now some of them I'm not pressing down enough. I'm going to do that. Okay. Whoop, don't break the pot. Wow, eh? Lots of zinnias there. Now I didn't save any packet instructions, but I do have the other package of zinnias here that I bought. That's these ones here. What are they? Pumila Mix. They're very pretty. So I will label these like mine on this side, so I know that they're my zinnias from last year. And then this side, obviously, geranium. And we'll go from there. And then, what does it say for depth here? You'll know before I do. Yeah, 1/4 of an inch. Okay, and it says only spacing 1/2 inch, so I got lucky. Most of them are a little bit more than that. So now we're gonna put on our soil. And for some reason this year, I'm finding a little bit of rocks in with their soil mixture. Not a fan. There we go. These are twigs I'm pulling out now, but still all the same. Don't want it. Doesn't help the plants grow. There's things in the way. Oh, get a zinnia on top. Put that in. So you want to go through and around and make sure. Oh, see another little one poking out here. Boop. And it's only 1/4 of an inch, so that's not much. All right, I'm gonna spray these down with warm water. Helps the process start, I think. Leave your comments below. Let me know what I'm doing wrong. I would love to hear it. Okay. Everyone does their best, but of course people make mistakes, so. All right, so we got zinnias this side, geraniums that side. So we're gonna go on to the next thing here. And thank you for sticking with me for this 13 minutes here. Talk to you soon.